So bullying, it's a tough topic to tackle, and sometimes parents don't find out about it right away. Since this week is Bully Prevention Week, we have 7th degree black belt Amitis Pourarian here to share a few tips. Hi, Amitis. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, it's Bully Prevention Week. Why is it important that we have these tips as parents so we can prevent it?
Yeah, well, 1 out of every 5 kids report getting bullied. And then what happens is you hear quite often teachers and parents tell the kids, if you get bullied, tell someone, tell an adult.
Right.
But they really don't go into what to do when they're getting bullied. And that's why our tips are so valuable, because we actually tell them, here's what you could be doing while you're getting bullied, instead of get bullied and then go tell an adult.
Right.
So that's where the tips are so invaluable.
Right, giving those kids the tips so they know what to do.
All
and as
tools.
parents, you know, we talk to our kids, you try to find out what's going on, but sometimes you're not really sure, or you're the last to find out it's been going on. So what are some of the signs that parents can look out for?
There's quite a few signs to look out for, but some of the main ones are if they're coming home with unexplainable injuries. So bruises, cuts, scratches, things like that. Another one that you can look out for is if they go to school with certain belongings, they come home without them. So maybe their books, their electronics, their jewelry,
Things are
accessories,
missing.
things are missing. That's a sign that there might be potential bullying happening. Another one is if they're withdrawn. If they're not communicating very well, if they're not socializing, they're not eating well, they're not sleeping well, that's another indicator. And then also on the other side of the spectrum is if they're like actually lashing out. They are being accused of bullying other people. Chances are that they're being bullied and they're replicating that same behavior onto someone else. So those are all indicators of maybe your child is getting bullied.
And if your child is being bullied, or even if they're not, but what are some things that they should do if they're in that situation, if these things start to happen?
Yeah, you know, one of the biggest things that the parents can do is get educated. And this is where like going to a workshop helps them a lot, so that they can provide tools to their kids as far as what to do in the situation before and after. And, you know, the parents, even without going to a workshop, there's something that they can do immediately. And this is something every parent can do, is they can try to come up with a game plan to improve and increase their child's confidence. Because that is the #1 deterrent to getting bullied. If a child is confident, the bully's not going to pick on that child. So coming up with a game plan, like putting them in activities, in sports, in arts, anything that can boost their confidence is one of the best game plans a parent can have. You know, whether it's martial arts, you know, that's one of the best ways to do it, because they learn how to defend themselves at the same time they're gaining a lot of confidence. But there's so many sports that can do that as well. And music, arts, academics, anything to boost their confidence.
Yeah, I hear you. Keeping them involved, keeping them busy, giving them things to focus on. Also, they're going to be making new friends in the process. Now, you mentioned martial arts. That's something that you do to help.
Yes, it's huge. I mean, you know, the students come in and then you see the huge increase in their confidence. But as I mentioned, at the same time, they're learning how to defend themselves. So if they ever got in a physical situation, they know how to get out of it as well.
Where can people go for more information if they want to check out your martial arts program, or if they want to learn more about these tips?
Yes, they can visit us at trainatthestudio.com. That's our website. They can always call us at 916-258-KICK. And then our social media, which is the Studio MAF for Instagram and the Studio Martial Arts and Fitness for Facebook. And then they'll see the flyer for the bully prevention workshop we're having on October 12th as well. So parents, and we emphasize parents bringing their kids as well as their teachers.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master P, for being here. Keep communicating with your kids. Look out for the signs and keep active. Keep them busy.
Thank you for having me.